Top 10 Most Unique Birds in the World. Have you ever heard a bird sing with a voice so sweet it could melt your heart? Or seen one strolling around, looking like it's holding a book under its wing? And number 10 on our list, it snacks on venomous snakes as if they were spicy treats. Flying through the heavens, some birds wear the most extravagant feathered gowns, shimmering like living jewels in the sky. Fishing in the deep, others are underwater hunting experts diving with lightning speed and catching fish with unmatched precision. Rainforest performers and hidden deep in remote rainforests. Certain species perform the strangest dances to win a mate, moves so odd and funny, you might think you're watching a comedy show. From deadly hunters to flamboyant dancers, each of these birds tells a story of survival, beauty, and the wonders of evolution. Number 1. Kakapo Parrot. At first glance, you might think you're looking at an owl, until you notice the lush, mossy green feathers that blend perfectly with the forests of New Zealand. Meet the Kakapo, part parrot, part mystery. Unlike most birds, the Kakapo is huge for a parrot. Adults can weigh up to 4 kilograms and stretch over 60 centimeters long. And here's the twist: it can't fly. Instead, it hops and climbs its way through the forest floor, a quirky lifestyle that once made it easy prey for hunters. Today, the Kakapo is one of the rarest birds on Earth. Only about 211 individuals remain. Their inability to fly, combined with a painfully slow reproduction rate, has pushed them to the brink of extinction. In response, the New Zealand government has launched intensive conservation programs, tracking and protecting every single bird. The Kakapo holds a special place in New Zealanders' hearts. If one is found injured, it's rushed to a specialist wildlife rescue center for care and rehabilitation. And if their look doesn't win you over, their voice might. The Kakapos call deep, resonant, and drawn at echoes through the forest during spring, as males try to attract a mate. But even then, patience is key. They lay just one egg a year. The Kakapo isn't just a bird, it's a living relic, a gentle survivor from another time. Number 2. Junin Grebe. In the bird world, few names carry as much elegance as the Junin Grebe, often called the jewel bird. With sleek black plumage tipped in pristine white, it's as if each feather were crafted by a jeweler's hand. Once found in abundance, the Junin Grebe is now a ghost of its former self. Fewer than 250 are believed to remain. They thrive in lakes and wetlands, most famously in Peru's Lake Junin. Here, calm waters and a rich ecosystem provide both shelter and food. But human expansion and pollution have slowly chipped away at their sanctuary. Despite having wings, the Junin Grebe prefers the water. They swim gracefully across the lake, rarely taking to the air. Fish, insects, and tiny aquatic creatures make up their diet, all caught with the help of their strong, precise beaks. But this also makes them picky about where they live. Crowded coasts and human-heavy waters simply won't do. To protect them, the Peruvian government has placed strict bans on fishing in Lake Junin, ensuring these rare birds never go hungry. Even so, their slow breeding cycle and the continued degradation of their habitat keep their future uncertain. The Junin Grebe is more than just a bird, it's a living gem, and every one that remains is a treasure worth guarding. Number 3. The superb lyrebird. In the dense forests of Australia, a long, flowing tail sways gently in the breeze like a dancer's skirt twirling under the spotlight. This is the superb lyrebird, a living work of art. Each feather shimmers with earthy tones, as if nature herself painted them to tell a story. But beauty is only half its charm. The superb lyrebird is a master mimic, able to copy almost any sound it hears, from human songs and camera shutters to chainsaws, car alarms, and the calls of other birds. Its repertoire is astonishing, yet this incredible gift comes with a hidden danger. The lyrebird's enchanting songs can betray its location, drawing hunters closer. This threat, combined with habitat loss, has pushed conservation groups to take action across Australia. Environmental organizations are rallying to protect the lyrebird, preserving its forest home, discouraging hunting, and raising public awareness through education campaigns. Because if the forests ever fall silent without the lyrebird's voice, we won't just lose a bird, we'll lose one of nature's greatest performers. Number 4. The orange-bellied parrot. A flash of brilliant orange beneath soft green wings, this is the unmistakable mark of the orange-bellied parrot, one of the most striking members of the parrot family. That bright splash of color isn't just for show, it's a badge of identity. And when these parrots speak to each other, it's not the usual parrot chatter. Instead, they produce a distinct, melodic chirp, a sound as unique as the bird itself. These rare parrots call the wilds of Tasmania home, but when winter sets in, they embark on an incredible journey across the Bass Strait to eastern Australia. This migration showcases not only their instinct for survival but also offers birdwatchers a rare chance to see them in the wild. Yet the journey is perilous. More exposure means more risks. The orange-bellied parrot is now critically endangered. The IUCN lists it among the rarest birds on Earth. Habitat loss, climate change, and human activity have all pushed its numbers dangerously low. Conservationists are fighting back, restoring habitats, running breeding programs, and spreading awareness about the species' plight. Even everyday people can help. supporting environmental groups, cutting back on single-use plastics, and joining local conservation projects all make a difference. If you're ever lucky enough to spot an orange-bellied parrot in the wild, remember you're witnessing one of nature's rarest jewels, a living treasure we cannot afford to lose. Number 5. The superb bird of paradise. Its name sounds like something out of a fairy tale, but this bird truly lives up to it. The male superb bird of paradise is cloaked in velvet black feathers, broken only by a dazzling patch of electric blue beneath its neck. In the sunlight, that blue glows like a piece of the sky brought down to earth, and when the courtship begins, the real magic happens. The male spreads his wings wide, the blue patch blooming into a radiant halo, and begins a hypnotic dance. He hops, pivots, and shuffles in precise rhythm, like a stage performer in an elaborate gown, every move designed to capture the female's attention. In contrast, the female's plumage is far more understated, soft browns and grays that blend perfectly into the rainforest shadows, helping her hide from predators. But the male's bold colors and graceful performance have made him one of the most photographed and filmed birds in the world. The superb bird of paradise lives in the tropical rainforests of New Guinea, where dense vegetation and rich biodiversity provide food and shelter. But as logging and human activity spread, their home is slowly disappearing. Scientists and conservationists are racing to protect these forests and ensure the species survives. And while they may dazzle us with their beauty, the superb bird is also built for speed, darting through the jungle in a blur of feathers, vanishing almost as quickly as it appears. This elusiveness only adds to the legend of one of nature's most captivating performers. Number 6. The greater sage-grouse. With its mottled brown, black, and white feathers, the greater sage-grouse blends almost perfectly into the vast sagebrush plains it calls home. Males stand out during spring, when they fan their spiky tail feathers and puff out large yellowish air sacs on their chest in a dramatic display meant to impress females. This bird is found mainly in the open sagebrush habitats of the western United States and parts of southern Canada. Once far more common, its numbers have fallen due to habitat loss, energy development, and human activity. In some regions it is considered threatened, though it remains a symbol of the American West. The greater sage-grouse feeds mostly on the leaves of sagebrush, especially in winter. In warmer months, it supplements its diet with flowers, seeds, and insects. Unlike melodious songbirds, the male's courtship call is a unique series of low pops and swishes sounds that carry across the early morning stillness of the plains. Spotting one in the wild is a treat for birdwatchers, not only for its size, largest grouse species in North America, but also for the chance to witness one of nature's most distinctive mating rituals. Number 7. The Christmas Island frigate bird. Far out in the Indian Ocean lies a small, remote paradise, Christmas Island, and here, soaring above the turquoise waters, lives one of the rarest seabirds on Earth. The Christmas Island frigate bird, with a body length of nearly a meter and a wingspan stretching up to 2.3 meters. These birds are built for the skies. The males are jet black, but what makes them truly unforgettable is the bright red gular pouch on their chest. During courtship, they inflate this pouch like a balloon, with a soft, drumming call to win the attention of a female. Females are easy to tell apart. Dressed in black with a clean white chest and belly, the frigate bird's home is the island's tropical forests and rugged coastline, where they build nests high in trees, far from human disturbance. Here, the unique ecosystem of Christmas Island provides the perfect mix of food and safe breeding grounds. Masters of the air, frigate birds can glide for hours without flapping their wings. They feed mainly on flying fish and other small fish, swooping down to snatch them from the surface. But they're also notorious pirates, stealing catches from other seabirds in a daring tactic known as kleptoparasitism, especially when food is scarce. Breeding season comes early in the year, when the seas are rich with life. Males display their inflated pouches like crimson lanterns, and once a pair bonds, they build their nest together. The female lays just one egg, which is incubated for around 50 days. Even after hatching, the chick remains under the watchful care of its parent until it's strong enough to take to the skies. The Christmas Island frigate bird isn't just a rare bird, it's a symbol of a fragile ecosystem that exists nowhere else on Earth. Number 8. The Victoria Crowned Pigeon. Deep in the rainforests of New Guinea walks a bird that wears a crown fit for royalty, the Victoria Crowned Pigeon. Named after Queen Victoria, this magnificent species is a living emblem of elegance and nobility. One of the largest pigeons in the world, it can grow up to 75 centimeters long and weigh as much as 2.4 kilograms. But its most striking feature is the elaborate crest, a fan-shaped spray of delicate lace-like feathers tipped with tiny white spots, giving it the look of a regal crown. Its plumage is a masterpiece of color, soft blue-gray feathers across the body, a purplish chest, bold white wing markings, and a long deep blue tail capped with a white band. Even in the dense shade of the rainforest, this vibrant palette makes the Victoria Crowned Pigeon unmistakable. They thrive in the lowland rainforests near rivers and swamps, where they forage on the forest floor for fruits, seeds, and though capable of flight, they prefer to walk with a slow, dignified stride, communicating with a deep resonant coo that echoes through the undergrowth. When breeding season arrives, these pigeons form monogamous pairs. Together they build simple nests from twigs and leaves high in the trees. The female lays just one egg, and both parents take turns incubating it and caring for their chick until it is ready to leave the nest. The Victoria crowned pigeon isn't just a beautiful bird, it's a cultural and ecological treasure of New Guinea, a symbol of the rainforest's grace and splendor. Number 9. The green peafowl. In the heart of Southeast Asia lives a bird so dazzling it seems almost unreal. The green peafowl, also known as the Javan peafowl, revered for both its beauty and its cultural significance. It is one of the most visually striking birds in the world and a living emblem of the region's natural heritage. The green peafowl's feathers are a shimmering tapestry of vibrant green, glinting with a metallic sheen under the sunlight. Males are crowned with a brilliant blue-green head and neck, their backs and wings patterned with intricate black and green checks. But nothing rivals their most famous feature, a tail train stretching up to 2 meters, adorned with iridescent eyes that flash shades of blue, green, and gold in a spectacular courtship display. Females, though more subdued in color, still carry an understated elegance, with earthy browns and greens that blend perfectly with the forest floor. This camouflage helps protect them and their young from predators. The green peafowl roams tropical and subtropical forests, grasslands and scrublands across Myanmar, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, and Indonesia, often staying close to rivers and wetlands. When spring arrives, the male becomes a living performance, fanning out his resplendent train, shimmering in the light, and shaking it to draw the female's gaze. Once she chooses a mate, the display ends, and the male's role is done. The female alone builds the nest on the ground, lays between 3 to 6 eggs, and raises the chicks with dedicated care. The green peafowl isn't just a symbol of beauty, a reminder of Southeast Asia's rich biodiversity and the delicate balance between wildlife and the ecosystems they call home. Number 10. The secretarybird. The secretarybird, called the serpent eater, is a striking bird of prey found mainly in sub-Saharan Africa. Its name comes from its unique appearance. The long, decorative feathers on its head resemble the quill pens that 19th secretaries used to tuck behind their ears. Even its Latin name means serpent, a nod to its extraordinary talent for hunting snakes. This remarkable bird can grow up to 1.3 meters in length, with an impressive wingspan of over 2 meters. Unlike most birds of prey, the secretarybird has unusually long, slender legs, giving it the elegant stride of a runway model. But those legs are not just for show. They allow the bird to chase down prey across open grasslands and deliver lightning-fast stomps, especially to dispatch venomous snakes. The secretarybird's plumage is a sophisticated blend of black, white, and soft gray. Black feathers accent its wings and tail, while a striking crest of long head feathers stands upright whenever it's excited or threatened. Its piercing eyes and razor-sharp beak complete the look of a skilled predator. Highly intelligent, secretarybirds live in pairs or small family groups and communicate through a fascinating mix of calls and body language. Their nests, built high in tall trees from branches and grass, are sturdy enough to withstand fierce winds and heavy rains. That's all for today's video. Of the 10 most unique birds in the world we've explored, which one captured your imagination the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching and stay tuned, because our next episode will bring you even more extraordinary wonders from the natural world.